I don't really believe that. Basically, it's like never picking and choosing something or never deciding on something because you're afraid it's wrong. It's like going to a dance and then being a wallflower all night because you're afraid that you're going to dance with the wrong person or you're going to dance the wrong dance and you're going to look like an idiot and then everybody's going to laugh at you and then you're going to run out and cry and all that crap. Um, you're going to be sitting there with being anxious the entire time and not having fun, not doing what you were meant to do going to that dance. If you're going to sit there and be a wallflower all night and not dance with who you want to dance or how you want to dance or look like an ass or do the chicken dance, then why the fuck did you get dressed up and pay for the dance? Why the hell are you even there? There are people like this, and I do feel sorry for them. Oh, okay. There are atheists that convert to religion all the time. Why is this? Well, and you say that there are people of different religions that convert from one religion to another. And that is not nearly as strange because there is some sort of belief in there. There is a belief in a God. There is a belief in this and that and everything. It's just that you've changed beliefs, but you still have a belief. And then it's different because there are atheists that convert to religion all the time. Well, I happen to disagree with you on this, Chris. People change their minds all the time, too. Some people love vanilla most of their life. And then, bam, one 90-year-old woman goes, you know what, I'm tired of vanilla. I want chocolate. You know? It's the same thing. It really is. It's the same fucking thing. People change their mind. They have experiences throughout their entire life. They read, they see things, especially with the internet. And, you know, you go through life filled with experiences. You can be a shut-in and still be filled with experiences with books and TV and internet. That alone. And then God forbid that you're not a shut-in. You have different experiences every single day. Are you going to tell me that your beliefs are never going to change? That you're going to go from an atheist all of your life to a believer all of a sudden? Or that you can't do that? No. It's the same thing as going to the dance and not dancing because you're afraid that people are going to laugh at who you're dancing with and how you're dancing. And when push comes to shove, you're just paying for being a wallflower. You're dressing up and you're paying to be someplace that you don't want to be. Okay. Alright. Why do 40% of scientists believe in God? Because they have found a way for God and science to exist. Well, I as a pagan, and you as a pagan, should also realize that God and science do exist. It's just a matter of man putting it together. But then again, man can't even agree on their own religion when it is the same religion. Look at Christianity and how they're fighting all the time. You're not a real Christian! Whatever. But, you know, we can't even get people to agree when they were in the same religion, and then you've got people of different religions. You know, did you ever think that maybe they just separate themselves from their job? Think of it this way. The greatest journalist in the entire world, I don't know who you consider that to be, but journalists are supposed to separate their thoughts and feelings from a story and just report. So, are you telling me that the greatest journalist in the entire world, or even the United States, has absolutely no thoughts or feelings on politics or religion? Chances are that's not true. They just separate themselves, and they do a damn good job. Or they don't separate themselves, and they don't. Okay, documented proof that exorcisms are real and all that stuff. Well, you know what? I, I, I think you have to be there to understand what an exorcism is and to draw your own conclusion on whether those are actually true or not and everything. I could write something down. I could be there. I could be at the exorcism. Then I'm writing the documented proof. I'm the one that's doing the documenting. Who's to say that what I'm saying is not full of shit and just my experience in my head? Okay, and also the last thing is explain miracle healings of people of faith. Okay. Well, you know what? Pagans do understand this in general, that the mind is actually the greatest healing tool ever known. That you can believe that God and Jesus Christ are on your side. And as long as you believe this to be true, there's nothing that you can't do. Okay? It's very possible that this guy that you were talking about with leukemia was terminal. But if he thought that he had the power of God and Jesus Christ on his side after he had converted, I can just imagine what he was able to do for his own healing. Okay? Now that's documented proof, where people were told that they were given this miracle drug, it was a brand new drug, that it was a shh, hush hush sort of thing, and they actually recovered with flying colors. And it was nothing more than a placebo. You know, a man can move a mountain with his mind as long as he truly believes he has the strength to do so. And I think you know this. So, Chris, Prince Lord Chris, don't have a cow. Understand where these atheists are coming from. They're used to getting this kind of shit, just as you and I as pagans are used to getting this kind of shit. Just not from other pagans. Blessed be.